You are welcome. This is Allen. Welcome on my channel. My channel's name is called Allen Alton channel. Please subscribe on my channel so that we can learn more. Today I'm going to teach you how you can make a simple mat for your cup. That is a table mat like this one. How you can go about with it, how steps, each step to make this. Different colors as you see for your cup. You can use for a glass, a cup like this. So what we will need, we are going to need a pair of scissors, small scissors, sizable scissor, a crochet needle. We are going to use a crochet needle. This is size 1. We are going to need wool. This is the wool. Now with me I use Alize Silk Effect, Alize Diva, because this is my perfect choice, and the wool is good, it's perfect. It brings out my work neat and always looks smart. So with the start, now we are going to start, like I've told you, you're going to need to start with the first step. Now it depends how you make it. For me, it's easier for me when I first load, when I load some wool on my finger tip, but it depends how you make it, and you twist with the needle once, then you rope one. We are going to make a rope of we are going to make a rope of 8 scoops. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. After, you need to join to make a round or a circular form, to make a circle in the middle. By joining it, you shall rope it together like this to make a circular. This is a circle in the middle. We're going to have this. You're supposed to have this. Thereafter, we are going to start to fill it until from the start going around it. Here it will not, I will not tell you that you count from until you end the end, until we fill the circle. But what you have to do, just make sure that it is filled. That is, you are going to get your needle like this. You don't need to drop it around the needle. You just pass inside the circle. You pick this, the behind wool, then you rope like this. You pass inside, you pick, and you pass the needle. That is in, out, in, out, lock, in, pick, out, lock. Here you have to be careful, because the crochet needle, sometimes, since the wool is made of small tiny wool, sometimes the crochet needle will pick wool in the mid, that is dividing the wool, that will lead to an effect of our work. So you need to be careful. So we go on, in, out, pick, out, in, 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 you pick, you lock, you pick, you lock, you pick, you lock, you pick, you lock, you pick, you lock. You see, now we have filled our circle. This is what we are coming out. This is what we have done. This is the first step. So this is the step where I told you there is no need of counting. No need of counting how many ropes are going to go in and out, in. Now, after reaching here from the point where we began from, now you start. We have to make this last pattern to meet the first one. So you make just here at the start. Here you pick, that is out, then you lock it. So now this is the step where we are going to need counting. This is so far what we have. We are going to need to count. From this step, this is where we are going to bring out our work neat and smart. Once you make a mistake here, this is where your work will give you headache, will not be perfect. You will find that one side, this is, for example, you will find that this line here, it has to be in the middle of our mat. So what is this side? The number of ropes this side is the number of the ropes which is supposed to be this side. So this is done by making a perfect work here at the start, mainly here on the first round here. This is where we are now. We are going to first make a rope of 2. That is 1, 1, 2. We are going to make a rope of 2. So we pick 1, in, you pick the wool. This is here we are going to use double crochets. You pick the wool up. This is, you crochet up first like this. This is what we have. You have to make your crochet needle to pick this wool like this. Go down here, the second crochet hole, pick the wool, you bring it out. This is what you're supposed to have. This is what you're supposed to have. Then pick wool. This after here, pick a wool, then pass in the first 2 like this, then bring out 2. So when you pass in the 2, you'll end up with this. That is the first crochet. Then you crochet again like this, pick, pull, pass. You have to put the needle in the second hole space. Here there is, you see here there is tiny spaces in between, separating each crochet we were making as we are moving around. If you can see it very proper, this is the one I'm talking about. This is 1, now 2. They are made when, as you see here on the top, each of this is where we are supposed to put the crochet. So as we make, by this I mean you have to crochet your wool first up like this, then you make the crochet needle to go in the wool. This is in, you pick your, that is crocheting the wool up. Once you crochet, you're going to have this, you see, you're going to have this still on the needle. Then you crochet this, you pick this wool, the one we are using, you crochet like this, you pass it in the first two like this, and you bring it out to make this. After bringing out in the two, you will again have two, so you will finish it with this again. You will crochet the wool and you pass through the two and you come out with this single one. I think you are getting me. Again, you will have the same. You crochet the wool, you pass the needle in the next hole, you pick the wool, you bring it out. Now we are having 3, you see, we are having 3. This is what we have. You crochet in that 2, you pass in that 2. This is what we have. But remember, why we have to count, we need how many crochets? We need 9 crochets of this, of the double ones. So these are the double one we are making. Why we call it double? I have said we call it double because when we are doing, we are going to crochet double. That is, when we pick our wool like this, we are going to crochet in the hole. You crochet the wool. This is the first crochet, this is the second crochet. So this crochet is having 2 double. It's a double crocheting, and we have to be with 9 of them. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 5. We are going to continue and we make 9. This is, so we continue to make 9. 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is 9. So after the 9, we are going to put an end and we turn around, we go back. This is, we are going to make a double crochet, and it's single. This a rope, we are going to rope 2 crochets, 1, 2. So you turn around like this. So we are going to start the same. Now here what we need, from the 9, we are going to divide it into 2. We are going to crochet in the first 4 holes. We are going to make a 2 double crochet pins. We are going to make 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We skip 1. The 5th one is we are going to make the double crochets, 2 inside 1 hole, then the rest 1, 1, 1 till to the end. So we continue. We are going to crochet 1, but until the end we are going to be using double. Only in the middle section where we are going to be using triple, we are going to triple the crochets. So 1 double crochet, 2, 3, 4. So these are the 4 double crochets. They are the 4 double crochets. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. They are the 4 double crochets. So I've told you the 5th hole, that is hole number 5, we are going to triple crochet. We are not going to crochet double here. We are going to crochet 3 times. That is looping. The looping will be 3, and the crocheting, the looping is going to be 2, and the crocheting is going to be 3, and we are going to use 1 hole to crochet 2. Those are the 2 triple crochets. This is how we go about it. This is how we do. We are going to loop 1, 2. You see what I have on my crochet needle? This is how it looks. So you are going to loop in the 5th hole. You pick like as we are doing. So we crochet first here. That is 1. You saw? This is what we have now. You see what we have on our needle when you crochet it down. So after, you will crochet 1, you will crochet 2, then you will crochet the 3rd one like this. So we are going to be having triple in the middle. Here we are going to loop 2. That is double looping. 1, 2. We need, I said we need 2 in 1 hole. We pass down, we crochet 1, we crochet the 2nd one, then the last one. Now we go back to the double. That this is looping only. This we use 1. You crochet like we are doing at first. We need more 4. 2, 3, 4. So this is what we are having. Why we have the 1 triple in the middle? Because we need something like a shape, a corner here up. So it makes the corner easier when you make a triple crochet in the middle. So the higher you go, it will form a sharp end here, like it will make a corner. When we reach at the end, we have to crochet 2 times, 1, 2, then we turn around, we crochet again. So the more you go, the more it will add on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now there are 4. Now this time it will be 5. First on this time was 4, now they are 5. Then we are going to triple crochet. So we have to first loop 2, 1, 2. We use this hole here, not the upper one, the hole here in the middle. In between of the 2 crochets here, we use the hole. We pass the needle in the hole like this. We pick the wool, we bring it up. We crochet the first 2. We crochet the second 2, and we crochet the third 2. We double pick. We pass in the space where we have used past the other one. we pick, this is one crochet, this is the second one, and this is the third. Here on the second line, as we are forming the corner, on the first line of the crocheting, we made only 2 here. We made it a double 2, the double crochets 2. Here now we are going to need 4 crochets in one hole, which is in the middle of the first 2 we made down here. So we are going to need 4. So these are 3. Pick double, you crochet in the hole, you pick your wool, crochet 1, crochet 2, crochet 3. This is what we have. This is what we have. So after we have made the 4, now we go back to the first step, crocheting 2 2. 1 2 3 4 5. Remember, when you have 5 the other side, you have to be with 5 on the next side. This is what we have: 5 this way, 5 this way, and here in the middle now we had 4 triple crochets, 4. So now we have 5 here and 5 here. From here up to here there is the one which is making the corner, which has got 4 triple crochets. So now we need to turn around. That is, we have to double crochet rope here. We make a rope of 2, crochet 1 2, we turn around, we go back. Now this step is where we are going, is the step we are going on now. Another step is going to be the step we are going to use until we reach here to start making this design. This one, until we reach making the design. So we are going to make a step of 8. We are going to make a step of 8. That is 1. This is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. 1. This is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Now when we are counting from the sides here, the turns we are turning, turn right left right, it will be 9. These crochets here, the crochet holes will be 8. So the simpler way to count is to count on the edges. 1, the first turn, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 is the simple way to count, because we need to have 8 to reach the design. So it depends what you are doing, but remember, if you use 9, this is what you have to do. If you use 12, again you have to be with lines. This is the rows making 12. If you use 10, you will 11, you will use 11. That's it. If you use 20, also the lines will be 20. The lines going down like this. The way we turn, left, right, left. We turn, we come back, we make a round. We turn, we come. So to make this from here up to here, we are going to use the same step. So we continue. This is, we are going to have You're going to double crochet, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we are having 6. Remember, here we had triple crochets in the middle, which were 4. So now we have to be with 6 crochet. We have to make 6 crochets, then we reach the middle of the 4 here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. This first one, don't count, don't include it whenever we are counting. It's just making the end, and it's not a, this is when we are turning, we always make 2 ropes, 2 crochet of a rope. We make a small rope, so we don't count it as a crochet. What we count as a crochet is the one we make a double crochet. This one is a rope, this one is the crochet, the second. So we start from the second one to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's 6. Now we start making the triple in the middle here. Again, reaching the 6, we are going to need 6 triple crochets. 6, 3, 6. We need 6. Then we go back to the double one. But remember, you have to be careful. You will see, you have to crochet very well. Don't skip this. This one is counted as the first hole to crochet, because it's the next one after the middle one here. So it's the first one. Don't skip it and go to this one. Count this one, because if you skip it, you will end up making this side 5 double crochets, yet this side you have 6 double crochets, so the work will not balance. So please don't skip. It's only the middle one we make inside the hole, like this, inside these holes. But these outer ones in the side, we make at the top hole is where we crochet these top holes, these ones, not here, not in the bigger holes. The middle part here where we make the triple double crocheting is where we crochet in the big hole, and the side crochets we crochet in the small holes up. So now we start double crocheting. That is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But again, 6, you see, it still has a space. If you don't fill the space, it will become a corner. Since also this side we had 6 crochet plus this first one here, so we make a crochet, we make a rope to fill that corner. That is by crocheting a crochet from inside there, and we bring out like this. That is, then we are going to make a rope. We are going to make a rope. Remember to correct the mistake of the wool. If the needle, this crochet, pulls the wool like this, don't go on without removing it. Remove the needle first, then make it the way it's supposed, then pull like this. It will go back to the normal, into its normal way. Crochet 2, we turn around. So now we are going to go on like that until we finish. The rest, until we finish the next step where we are going to put the design. So we are going to continue making double crochets in the middle, triple. And now when we reach this step, why I'm saying we have to continue, here we are not going to change the middle part. We are not going to change the middle part. We are going to keep on making double on the side. Then here in the middle of the 6, we are going to make 6 until we finish. Until we finish, we are going to be having the double crochets. So go on and make the double crochets so that we can have this. So we are going to make from we have started 6, we are going to make 6 more for 6 to reach where the design, this is the line of the design. So we are going to make 1 2 3 4. We need 4 more steps, but in the middle here, since we started 6, remember we started with the 2 double here, 4 double on the second line, and here, okay, from here the first line, from the beginning we didn't have the design. The second line we crochet 2 in the middle. The third line we crochet 2 in the middle. The third line we crochet 4 in the middle. Here the 5th line we crochet 6 in the middle, but we are in the middle, remember we are using triple crocheting, not double. Double is used this side, but in the middle we need triple crocheting. That is crocheting 3 times. Here we crochet 2 times to make a crochet. So here we use we are remaining with more 3, 1 2 3, so that we can reach this step where we are putting our design like this. So now we have to continue, and you get me here. Once you reach the step, like I told you, it's simple and easier for me if I roll the wool on my finger like this. It is quicker for me. After, now we are going to start the step. After reaching and reaching the point, the step where we are going to put the design, you see, you have to be with this. You have to be with this. Remember, we wanted to make lines. Those are the lines. This line going like this, we turn. We have to be with 1 2 3 4 5. These are the lines of the 6 in the middle, and there are 5 6. This was the third from down. 7 8, so they are 8. So you count 1 2 3 4 5 6. The first was 4, the rest we are having 6. So now this is what we have. So to start adding on our design, we are going to do this. Since our work now is uniform, all sides has to be equal, as you see. You will finish with how many crochets on the side. We have to count the crochets so that you know when you were right on the right track. You'll have to count 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14. They are 14, 15, 16, 17. You see here, this one, the double crochets are 17. So even this side they have to be 17. So you make the double here 6, so you count also this one. There has to be, this side has to be 17. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17. After, you have to start crocheting our design. You make a rope of 2. You double crochet. We need in the first hole here. In the first hole here, we are going to need 2 double crochets on this line. 2. Then we shall make a rope of 2. 1 2. You skip 3 holes. You see this? You count 3 from down here. You see where I'm touching? Don't count the first where this one is below. The down of these crochets we have made. Don't count. Count from the next one. 1 2 3. So we skip 3. You understand? You keep 3. After skipping, that is 1 2. 1 2 3 is where you're going to crochet. In the hole, we want 2 double crochets. We make a rope 1 2. We crochet. We skip 2. 1 2. The third one. We make 2 double crochets in the middle. Skip 2, the third hole, make 2 double crochets in the hole, 2 double crochets, 1, you see, 1 2. Don't count this, you count 1 2. This is the third one. We make a crochet there. 1 2. You skip 1 2. You make a crochet here. You have to be with the 6 double crochets. Now we are here at this point. You have to be with this 1 2 3 4 5 6. You have to be with the 6. 1 2 3 4 5 6. If you don't have 6, then you made a mistake somewhere, or now you are turning it to be another. You didn't count well, because any mistake you make from the start is going to lead your work to be in trouble. 1 2. Here, when we count the 6, 1 2 3 4 5 6, here we are going to skip only one here. Then we crochet the upper hole. 1. We crochet the second hole. We put 1 crochet. We are going to start with the 2. Now you see there are 6 crochets, remember, here in this hole. So we are going to crochet on the top of the first 3 crochets, the triple crochet. So the third one on the top, we are crocheting on the top. So this one, after the third one, now we are going, after the third one, we are going to crochet in the middle, our triple crochets. Again, there have to be 6. they have to be 6. There's a 5, you see, there are 5, 6 in one hole. Why we need 6? Because it is forming the middle part. You see how the pattern is moving? It's making a design, and it's the one I told you, it's the one making it to flow. That is, it goes up and goes down, up and goes down. So we have started making our design, as you see. So this is our design. This is our design. This is our design. So we continue crocheting until now. We are going to continue here after making our 6 crochets in the middle with the triple crochet. We are going to continue crocheting we need our 6 here. 1 2 3 4 5 1 2. We need 1 2 3 4 5 6. The one which is supposed to be 7 is just here. They are 1 2 3. They are just singles, 3 singles. So we need 3 singles here before we start counting the design here until the end. Once you finish this step, then our work will be at the end. Now we need only double, so we are going to make our double crochet from the first hole here. Don't skip this first hole, it's always next to the one we have just finished here. Don't miss it. Yeah, we need this. So we need it because once you don't use it, it will make you to miscount. You understand? It will make you to miscount our design will not come out the way it's supposed to come out. We go around. Oh, sorry. 1 2 3. Remember, we need our design. Don't forget our design. Now we start counting. We have crocheted. We have 3 crochets here. Remember, when we reached here, we had to crochet to rope. We roped 2. Then we skipped 1 hole. Then we roped 2. We skipped 1 hole, and we had this one first. So now we are going to crochet a rope of 2. We skip 1 hole, we crochet here in this hole down here. We crochet 2 double crochets. We make a rope of 2. We crochet. We skip 1 2. This one. 1 2. 1 1 2. Then we put here. You see. You make pick 2. 1 2. We make here. One, two, 1 2, 1 2. Then we rope here. Remember, you are making 2 2 2 in 1 hole. You are crocheting 2 2 2 You see how many we are having? We are remaining with 2. 1 2 1 2 we put here. Have two crochets. Remember, when the crochet needle picks the wool, you have to turn it back and you pick the wool properly. So 1 2 we are going to make the end here. That is, we crochet in the first one. Now here there are 2, so we are crocheting, because when we are starting we made in the first hole, remember. So we have to crochet here in the first hole like this. That's why there are 6. You see? So, and remember, there are 2. Remember, we are using 2 crochets, but this side here we had the start of the crochet, the two rope. So we have to make it also this side. There are 2, but we make a crochet to fill that space of the other side crochet, so that they look like this. So now we make a rope 1 2, don't forget, we turn around. Now we have to crochet here in the first 2 hole, in the downy hole. Here there is a hole here like this. We have to make there 4 crochets, 4 double crochets. 1. Don't count the rope. The rope is not counted. The first rope we make is not counted. 2 3 4. You see, this is what we are having. We make 1 2. Now we go in the space. Now we are crocheting in the spaces of the 2 2. We are crocheting double crochet in the spaces of the 2 2. 1 2. Crochet in the middle. This is in the space of the 2 here. We make 2 double crochets. We just need 1 2. This is, we make 2 double crochet in the space in between. This is 1. That is, you crochet 1 2. That is a rope of 2. Then you pick your wool like we started. Now at this point I think you understand. You crochet here in the space of the 2. Inside this space you pick the wool, you crochet 2 like that, 2. So you make 2 2. You see, you have to be with this 2 2. 1 2. You make a crochet of 2. I told you with this, it depends how someone is used to handle with the crocheting style, how she styles or he styles. Me, I know like this. By rolling the wool on my finger makes my work simple for me. Makes my work simple. As you see, this is what you're supposed to have. You have to be with 5 columns of the design. 1 2 3 4 5. Because remember, when we are starting on the first line there were 6, but since the first one here, it is the one making this finishing, it's going to look like this. It will look like this. You see, it is her putting this design. So that's why we are going to be having 1 2 3 4 5 as the column. That's it. So after counting, because don't say that now I have 5. No, they are supposed to be 5. 1 2 3 4 5. You start. Remember the crochets we had here. Let me first. The first crochet we had here. The first crochets here, the 3. So when we reach here on the first 3 crochet, before we reach the 6 triple 1, we are going to crochet up here in the hole, not down like we are doing here in the hole. We are crocheting on the top hole. This one, 1 2 3. We are crocheting on the top holes, not here. No, we are crocheting here. So you crochet, we make the 1 double crochet in each hole, 1 double crochet in each hole, until we reach the middle of the 6 triple crochets. The 6 triple crochets. You see, now we are remaining with 1 to reach the middle of the 6. We crochet up here in the hole. You see, we make a double crochet. After reaching there, we are going to need our needle to come here in the middle of the 6, in the 6th hole, not upper hole, this tiny one, but this big one in between the 6. So we are going to make the triple crochets in the middle here, like as we were going in the first step. So here, make sure the needle, the crochet needs sometimes pulls the wool and makes our work untidy. So you need to crochet very well. So you make the triple crochets like this. Again, don't forget, remember we are making 6. Until we finish, we are making 6 in one hole, and that one hole is our middle section, like this. You will need to go around the same until we finish our design. This is so far what we have. This is what we have. You have to be with this. So at the end, we are going to be with this. This is our mat at the end. So you need to continue with this till to the end.